Hey guys, Dr. E, the PT, coming at you from Transform up here in North Scottsdale. I got Tom, one of their lead trainers, and just wanted to kind of point out just a couple things with a squat that's very common that we'll see in the gym. That's very correctable through physical therapy and the right kind of assessment. So one thing that we'll see a lot is what's called a top-down squat, meaning that when you're squatting, so Tom will show you, it's coming more from the upper body and down. So as you can see, as he's squatting, his trunk is leaning forward significantly instead of coming down in a little better alignment. So show him a good one. Yeah, so you can kind of see he's sitting down into the squat versus squatting as his body's coming out. So that can be one key thing to look at is tight hip flexors or tight groin. So if you can't actually like sit down into a squat, could be because your hips are super tight, so you're kind of hinging forward. So that's one really common thing. The second common thing that we'll see a lot is tight ankles, especially in the front of the ankle, where you don't have enough what's called dorsiflexion, so bend in the front of the ankle. So a couple common things is, yeah, the heels might come up off the ground. That can be very common. Or you start to shift your weight just over your toes a little bit, just because it's hard to kind of sit down in a squat. So you can see his heels are coming up, so that could be an issue of tight ankles. So it's obviously really important to get that assessed so that your squat looks correct and it's you're really activating the right muscles that you need to while you're doing it. So come on, check us out at Impact if you're having tight ankles or hips or your squats don't look right. It's just better to be safe and get that fixed than to start loading a lot of weight on sort of a bad foundation.